Before I start, before I start, let me first of all, I posted some videos few days ago, and those videos have been getting reply, comment, and let me read some comment here. Now, on this one, I said, Esan sons expose how Benin tried to hijack Edo politics. Esan sons expose how Benin tried to hijack Edo politics. Now, I have a comment here from Vice L. Vince L. Vince L. Vince L said, "You must remember the Benin people are responsible for the death of Professor Ambrose Ali. The Oba of Benin instructed the Benin people to sweep Esan people out of Benin land. There's no doubt this is our brother. Thank you very much. Thank you for that great information. Now, this one, there's this letter which I believe most of us must have come across, that was written to the governor of Edo State by the chiefs in according Benin there. So I believe those chiefs once under the Oba, and now for one reason or the other, I don't know. For one reason or the other, they wrote this letter to the governor seeking their own, that they want their own power to be able to do things, to be so that they will not rely on anybody. They will no longer have to rely on the king. Anything that is meant for their community can come to them direct, not going to the king where it will never come out. So, and this person said, Sandra Eric, she said, this is why Nigeria is not growing. Now the Benin artists extend their love to you people. It's become another thing which Isha can't never do for the Benin. You go and write your history and sell it. Let the Benin live in peace. If any group want to go, if any group want to go away peacefully. Go. Now, the reason for this comment is because I mentioned in the video that while I was speaking with some Benin friends around, they were talking about. They said Afile is the greatest Esan musician. I said Afile is great, he's a legend, but with Esan we have a lot of musicians. And they say Afile is greater than Wadada. I said Wadada is an old legend in the game. Wadada still remains number one. Afile, you can't write him off. He's another cool cat, man. But Wadada, if we have to give an accolade, Wadada has been in the game for a very long time. And I might be wrong about this, but from when I started to grow up, I heard more of Wadada before I even got to know Afile. Wadada was wearing this shiny dress then with all over. Wadada all over was always, the peak was the talk of the entire Esan. Wadada all over, because Wadada was carrying dread then. All over was carrying dread then. Those guys can play with keyboard, man. They can play keyboard. So those days we heard more about Wadada and Oliver. So I said, for me, I believe Wadada and Oliver has been in the game for a very long time, because I knew those guys before I knew Dr. Afile. So we talk about Kaladu, we talk about Diamond, and they said and Romase as well. So they said that Kaladu is making waves now because he mingled with the Benin. That Kaladu was in the UK recently because he mingled with the Benin. I said, look at ignorance. This is ignorance. Kaladu has been in Europe. Kaladu has played several shows in Europe. So how can you say because the Kaladu, Junior Kaladu mingled with Benin people, that is why he's being recognized. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. People are just not. I just don't understand all these things. So I just debunked that insult. So that is where this person is coming from. That 24 bits help and this and person, and now we are turning. We are not being grateful, stuff. Now let me tell you, if you talk about helping people, even in that gathering, the same man who said this said the Benin people hate each other more than the Esan. He said, he's a Benin man. He said the Esan people have love for each other more than the Benin persons. And I said, yes, that is true. You're telling the truth on this. You're not lying. Now, you said the Esan person, I'm talking to Sandra Eric now. You said Esan person can never help a Benin person. Now, I'm based in Germany. And by the grace of God, I'm a German citizen. I went to UK. That was March 2022. I went to UK. I met a guy. He's a Benin guy. He just came from Nigeria with a visiting visa, and what they tell you when you want to come is not what you meet when you come in. So he came now with a visiting visa and discovered that it's a different ballgame entirely. Now he's going through stress. When I met him there, he was going through stress. Now he was working with someone's document, with another Benin guy's document. Now, could you believe that? These are two Benin people, Benin. When the guy work, they pay the money into the owner of the documents account. Now, it will take a very hard koboko for that guy to even release a little bit for the person doing the job. He so frustrated, the guy, he will work let's say 300 pounds in a week. This guy will collect 100 pounds. Now, even if he work 200 pounds a week, this guy must collect him 100 pounds. Sometimes he don't even get the money. These are two Benin brothers. So when the guy came across me, he spoke to me. I said, well, I'm an Esan person, but as an Esan person, we are not taught, we are not trained to help only Esan people. We help humanity because we are the descendant of the spirit, which enemy. So we are generous, though that our generosity has put us into trouble in the past, but we're still generous. I said, okay, what do you want? I was able to assist that guy more than his own Benin brother could do. Till today, that guy is being grateful. Perhaps he has been told that when you see an Esama, you see a snake, kill Esama before the snake. But when he came in contact with me, he discovered that that narrative wasn't true. The Esan people, they are very, very, very nice people. He has met with several Esan people, but he's surprised that what he was told about the Esan people, it can't be true. Because his Benin people has really dealt with him. Not one, not two. But Esan people has always shown him love. Esan people has always showed people love. Then this guy start to have a second thought. Now, I don't want to go deep into this. Sister Sandra Eric, I just want to let you know, it's not true what you're saying. Esan people are nice. The fact that you haven't seen the other side of us, we are angry because your ungrateful king has done a lot of terrible things to us, to our history and other things. That is why we are angry. But even still on that, we still show love. Okay. Now this Iz Okundaye. I just wonder why 24-bit dare help them. We don't need 24-bit. We don't need 24-bit now. When we come up with something like this, we will not just only bring up Esan. We will bring up people, even Yoruba. We'll bring everybody because we are not tribalistic like the Benis. We'll bring everybody into it. So nobody need the help. Junior Kaladu has been moving Europe, anywhere, all over the world. So don't think 24 bits this change something or did something. Of course, he made money. Kaladu made a lot of money for 24 bits because people are already getting too familiar with the Benin musicians. What do they sing? So the Esan musicians came in to change the game for them. So they know why those guys they are businessmen. They know why they know what they are doing. So it's only you who have been coded. You have been wired in a certain way to behave, to react in a certain way towards whatever you hear that is not of the Benin. So it's really your fault. And the same person, Izi Okunda, said, there not be person where person they help. No wonder Maliki called them snake people. Maliki, where they say you can't bite the finger that fed you. It's a matter of time, no? It's a matter of time. Why Maliki won? Maliki can talk back at his own people. It's not a painful thing to know. You know why? You see Nigeria politics. There was a time that I read there's a channel news and the other news station. There's this guy, Daniel Boala. Daniel Boala was once in APC. Daniel Boala will do everything to tell you Buhari is the best. Daniel Boala will do everything to tell you everybody in APC they are saints. They are innocent. You dare not say anything concerning Buhari or anybody in APC. Daniel Boala will Boala or that Duala, I don't know. He will come out and use every means to convince you that these people know what you're hearing about them are lies. Today, Daniel Boala left APC, is in PDP. I tell you, go and listen to what Daniel Boala is saying concerning APC now. All the things which he knew were wrong in the past, because he was in APC, he covered them. Now he's exposing them. This is what Maliki is. A time will come, Maliki will have to come back home. And when he come back home, everything Maliki has learned now in Benin, he will begin to narrate everything out. Because a parrot will always remain a parrot. Maliki is an informant. So it's like a prostitute. So wherever Esan Oye Ejadam leba or Isvawa. So that is Maliki. we are not having issue concerning Maliki. And as this writing at a normal here handle. Let me not read that. This one say, go find work, my boy. National mogul. God help you. He has gotten a job already, but you haven't. Thank you, my brother. In Luem handle. The name long. So different is a name combined together. Luem handle. I don't know if you pronounce that one. Thank you, my brother or my sister. Though, which was, that is life. The moment you start to speak things that are not going in their direction, they come out and try to attack you. But we not bother. We not bother at all, because there's no way you try to debunk lies without pulling out, without having issue with them. If you think you want to debunk lies without having issue with those who created the foundation of that lies in the beginning, you are just joking. You will touch a lot of people you're not supposed to touch. You talk to people you're not supposed to talk to, because trying to set every record straight, you will offend them, and we are not afraid of that. We are ready to do that to offend whoever that needs to be offended. So we don't have issue with that. Checking some of my videos now, I see there's a Enom, Enom Haluem Hindo. Bro, I don't know if you're a woman or a guy. You have to contact me. I need to know what's the meaning of this your name. Cause this name, I need to know the meaning of this name. I need to know how many names you combine to make this name. Okay, please, just write me something. Write me something. Okay. I can share my phone number with you. You know, when you're ready, you write me something. I can give you my phone number so we can talk about this. The name, I really, I love the name. So that is all. That is all I will take for now. That is all I will take now. This brother, you'll be following me, brother or sister. You'll be following me. I'm just. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We will continue to do this. Okay. We'll continue to do this. We are not alone in this. We continue to do this. So let's go into the real thing. Esan Oye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's one of the other. It's 20 it's 20. It's 20 Emame. Itwe Bia, Itwe Nedion, Itwe Oje Sanribe Gbigbe. Vara. Otokure Meki Dagbare. Menon de Vata Me Ujelimi. Omye Sameki. Esan Lada Bieme. Esan Bameki. Esan Olo Meki. Aras Esan Ole. Naweke pipe no riweke gbe no seme. Memi kutu agbon ramude ebe ale eki betray agbon no se mede azisa make azebo so that kutu agbon nesa the chase and this about his son no se eki ya sabo come along with us, you know. You know, you are more agbon akin. Kutu agbon ramude ebe ale eke doa betray Esan. Iri akọ nagbonare iri oke. Aida sabo fi oje no opaki no ma ke lonu ma sabolu. Nada mi o to Esan. Oki gele je beje bojo odia elikwe oda zagi oto Nigeria. Amde ebo eyo oto Esan ole de organize in Nigeria. Bono to na kicholi Nigeria na yan. Yo to Esan ole de organize in the revenue zagi onebu na kicholi Nigeria yan. Well mi omo abomo batamo mo ge boreva ye abale akikpa no inono mo kinadia ebore onire itamonomo olonomo reho olize dada mie. In our society today, many of us as Esan people will be told that we are second class citizens in the state, in Edo State. We'll be told that we are the children of the Oba of Benin. We were told that we are minority in Edo State. We were told that the Enojis in Esan land, they are not kings. They are just a representative of the Oba of Benin in Esan land. This are everything they told us about our ancestors. And most of us, including me for a time, I will say I believed in all those things, you know. Until a particular day, I will say Enemy son was speaking to me through me. I made a video concerning that. So, and in that video, I said, if truly the Oba of Benin owns Edo State, if truly the Esan people are one with the Benin, why is the Oba called the Oba of Benin? Why not the Oba of Edo? So that alone tells you that there is something that we are getting wrong. I will give an accolade to the Oba, to the workers, those working with him, the media, everything. In short, I'll give an accolade to the Benin people for tirelessly propagating and pushing this history that Esan are second to the Benin. That Esan belongs to the Benin. That Esan are nothing without the Benin. I'll give an accolade to these people because they did a really good work. You know, over the years to get almost of every one of the Esan person in line to this their belief. I said, man, you guys are really done well. Because if I look at what I've heard about the Esan people, what evil strangers have told me about the Esan people, which I myself don't even know, which my father didn't tell me, which nobody told me. If I look at what people said about the Esan people, about our ancestors, it marvels me how that another man will be able just to change our history just like that and make every one of us fall in line with them. What I'm saying is this: the Esan people, they are, in short, what we call Edo State today. There was a union. The Esan and the Benin were never one people. It was due to the process of time, things started happening. Several times the Benin people take war to the Esan land, and several times we always defeat them. So when all those things start happening, when you have a free mind, these are things that happen all over the world today. When you are having a free mind with people, you believe that people should be free. You don't believe in slavery. But you won't know that people are planning against you. People can come to you, just like it was done in the Bible. People came to the Israelites and said, we came from a far distance. Our bread, our water, everything by now is finished. Please, we need our help. And the Israelites didn't consult God. They accepted those people to live among them, and which later became a problem to them. That was the issue of the Benin and the Esan. Due to the fact that Benin don't have army. In time past, the Benin has no soldiers. Not the things you hear today. When you see all these artifacts today, they tell you belongs to the Empire of Benin. No. Those things were made by the Esan people. Those wars which the Benin lay claim to today were fought by the Esan people. Because the Benin people, they are used to, let me tell you, what you know today about the Benin people is part of who they are. They know how to create trouble. They know how to create trouble. They lack manner. They create trouble everywhere they go. And once the trouble starts, they lack the ability to keep pushing on. So once they create trouble, saying the fact that we were close, we share a common boundary, they come to us and beg for our assistance. We have the most notorious army then, the greatest soldier then. So they come to us, beg that we should help them fight whatever war they've started. We help them. Over the time, we've helped them. Over the time, whenever they come, they know how to plead with you. They know the right words to use. Whenever they come, we don't turn them down. So, not knowing that, they will have other plans. Today, when you go to Igwebe, they tell you the Benin people owns Igwebe, that their soldiers created Igwebe. Which of their soldiers created Igwebe? The Benin people that don't even have a soldier, which of their soldiers created Igwebe? Now, Benin, if you give the opportunity, I tell you, they're gonna claim over the entire world, just like what they are doing right now in Nigeria. I was speaking with another Benin man a few days ago, and he told me how Benin owns everything. You just imagine that bullshit. They forgot that there are people who have lived in that part of the world today called Nigeria for thousands of years before the Benin Kingdom emerged. Before the Benin people even emerged, people have lived in that part of the world for thousands of years, which Esan people are part of them. That part of the world today where it's called the Esan Kingdom didn't start after the Benin Empire. Started long years before the Benin Empire was even bettered, before it was even conceived. But today we are not fighting with anyone. We are living in a country where the system is messed up. So that's why we're praying that someone like Peter Obi could take over the country and sanitize everything, so that when people want to live their life without bothering another person, the constitution will create a space, to see that person through. Because the kind of country we have right now, the constitution is really a mess. So for this further empower the Benin to think that they are powerful. Now, I would say the most recognized Oba in Nigeria is the Oba of Ife, and they say is the Oba of Benin. And at the time, they said the Oba of Benin is even number one in the world, and they forget that Queen Elizabeth is the number one. So these are the kind of people we make. I don't hate anybody. I'll always make this clear in my videos. I have Benin friends. I have people who have come out of this Benin shadow. They are Beninese, but they came out of the Benin shadow. They can tell you what is right and what is wrong. They are not like all these other Benin people who we want to cover the truth, who are not interested in knowing the second phase of anything they heard. Whatever they are told, that is final. Whatever the Oba tells them, that is final. Now they don't realize that the Oba is pushing them into a battle which they might not survive. Okay, son? Vajare wan shan wana ye na. Ramide kutuo mi sunu bota sanrio. Well, Eneriana, again, Ambrosali Rearo, Ambrosali really dealt with the Oba and put Oba in his rightful place. So for that reason, there was a plot against Ambrosali to eliminate Ambrosali, which they finally did. No, but that is not a problem, because Ambrosali is gone. We have a new generation. When you go online today, you have a lot of our brothers speaking. A lot of them are speaking. Now, I might not know every one of them by name, but I know few of them. They are speaking. Listen to your brothers. What they are telling you is true. If you still don't know much about the Esan history, you don't know much about Kutuemi no Sunu, Ege no Re, you can go on Facebook. I've always said, I'm a matured man, no? A matured man don't think of his own gain. A matured man think of about the people. And everything about me is about the people. You go on Facebook, you can type on Esan Descendant Movement. You get some stuff there. As a matter of fact, our big brother, Prince Agbe Okosun, is always speaking on Esan movement, Esan Descendant Movement. He's always speaking there. Listen to his videos. These are elements of truth. No lie, no fucks. Listen to him very well. His numbers are there. If you've been away, you want to come back, listen to him. Call him. He knows much. What I don't know, I praise people who knows it, so that God will bless me as well. I'm not I'm not used to history, no. But this guy, he's good. You know what I mean? There are other people. There are other people. Some of them don't want their names to be mentioned for a reason which we understand. But these guys are loaded. Go online. See, let me tell you the truth. The Benin people, they are creating pages every single day. Creating content. Putting online. When you go on Wikipedia, most of the things you see there are the things written by the Benin people, which favor them and discredit the Esan people. And when you read all those things, come on, you believe that what they are saying is true. That is how it was. No, that's never how it was. These are manipulated stories. But we are woken now. We are woken, and you can never put stuff back to sleep. Like I said before, there is Oye, and I thank you if you're listening to this piece of video of mine. I'll do what I can do. I can't bring everybody. I will do the little ones I can do. We are much. The Esan people, we are more than the Benin. As a matter of fact, if you go to Benin today, if the Esan people are taken out of Benin, Benin will be empty. We the Esan people, we are just like the Igbos. Let me put it that way. Take the Igbos out of Lagos, you will be surprised. So that's how it takes in Benin. If you take the Esan people out of Benin, I tell you, you will see nonsense. We hold Benin. We make Benin what Benin is. Look at the history of Nigeria. When you want to talk about anything, you want to talk about how Nigeria came out of slavery. You want to talk about how Nigeria get independent. At every step of time, you will always see the name of Esan person appear. Where was the Benin? At every go read history. This is not the Benin stuff. This is the Nigeria stuff. Whenever you make a step, you always see an Esan man appear. Where were the Benin people? I told you they are powerless. They are power. They are just wearing regalia on our own glory. And our Esan people, enough of this Iguanemo, enough of this enough of all this. We have grown that stage where we saw, if you read the Esan history, you discover that gentleness didn't help us in any way. Being gentle is what brought us to where we are today. Because if we talk about power, the Esan, we have it. If you talk about using whatever black power, we have it. Everything you can think about, we have them. But we neglect a lot of things. We just see, this world, you can't just allow people just to live. Guard your territory. If any move close to your territory, you strike. It's difficult for a king to be a friend to another king. It's very difficult for you to trust another king, especially the one that has a boundary with you. Because if your enemy from the far distance cannot get you, they will control the person closer to you. That was what the British people did. After they fought the Esan, they could not. So they have to go back to the Benin, which they've already conquered. I asked them, what is the secret of those people? How can we get into these people? Being the fact that Esan has mingled with the Benin, Esan has we built a kind of relationship with them. Now they know a little bit about us. So that was how the British people were able to capture us. I was trying to narrate this, and the Benin man was asking me, which war did Esan fight? Where did the Esan fight the war? Because all they know is that everything the Benin did, what every other person did was false. Only what the Benin did is true. No. Kutu Association riwo ya na mugbo wa hwe va John Association na chi osi ori agwande boale ori agwande political nomination, political position va ja think beyond all these kind of settings, you know. Because no matter how rich you are today, if you are still living under this same atmosphere of this Benin created atmosphere, I tell you, you will never be what you're supposed to be. Let's fight this together. Let's put the Esan back to the map where they used to be. They say that anywhere the Benin man goes, if cola not is to be broken, it must be a Benin person. And they say even in Esan gathering, when they are to break cola nut, they must have to look for a Benin person, whether being small or big, it doesn't matter. Now, I don't know how this stuff came about, but me, I can't chat that rubbish. Say I did with my fellow Esan brothers. Then maybe Benin people there among us, then won't break cola nut, we go say, okay, let's look for Benin person. If the Benin person there is a small boy, the small boy will break cola nut in the presence of the elders and pray for the elders. No, that is rubbish. That is rubbish. Most of those things, of course, we have a lot of people in Esan land who are loyal. They are loyal to the Benin system. So those people, they came and pollute our system because they don't mind. They can pay you huge amount of money just to pollute the system. So this is what they did. And this generation, we are stubborn, man. We are stubborn. We can't give in to this nonsense. A Benin man there don't break cola nut in my presence in Esan gathering. Try it. Just try it and see. A single finger that will be pointed at you, you will go blind for a season. Try it. I'm an Esan man. Don't joke. Because people has played gentleness. See, anyway, we'll leave that side until when it happens. Then we'll really know what kind of power the Esan have. Now it looks as if we're joking, man. But let's wait until something of that nature happen. I don't hate the Benin people. I don't hate anybody. I hate this system that let's condemn another person. Let's deceive them. Let's find something to just anything that will rob them of their originality. I hate that. Be yourself. If truly you have something to offer, come out on your own and offer it. That's why in Esan land, I'm not from Uromi, I'm from Irwa. And I've said it over and over. The only king which I can put my head on my chest for is the king of Uromi. Because the man, over the time, he has stood on his ground, knowing the truth. He stood. He didn't allow money, whatever that was given to him, to sell out his people. Now let me tell you, when you touch Uromi, you touch Esan. You touch Irwa, you touch Esan. You touch Igweben, you touch Esan. You touch Okimi, you touch Esan. You touch Ewu, I think Ewu is Irwa or something. But you touch Ekboma, any part of Esan you touch Esan. We are one. But the mystery people don't understand is, how can a kingdom have different kings in a kingdom? This is not of this world. That because in this world you only have one king in a kingdom, but this is a spiritual settings which men don't understand, because the Benin people don't understand how this setting can be true, that in a kingdom you have several kings. It's a spiritual setting that no one can even explain how this stuff works. But it works very well. It works very well. That was why before the British came, we were living better than every other people in that land. This is a setting that if we go back to live as we used to, I tell you, Nigeria, Esan land will be a place people want to visit. Otoisan, Mama pastors, Mama Azen, Mama Oso, Mama Elimi. Name them. What are you people doing? People possess all those spirits, all these powers. What are you doing with it? Consuming your own fellow brother, destroying your own fellow Esan brothers, causing all kind of trouble for your own brothers. Why our neighbors, they are busy dealing with us? Azen Otoisan are busy destroying fellow Esan people. Obo Otoisan are busy destroying fellow Esan people. Also, Otoisan are busy not manipulating fellow Esan people. Why our enemies, they are busy doing things to hurt us. And when all this OJ was really effective, you dare don't try it. If you be Azen, you must use it for the betterment of the kingdom. If you be Obo, you must use it for the betterment of the kingdom. Whatever you are, whatever talent or gift you have, you must use it for the betterment of your kingdom and for the entire Esan Gbegbe. But now things have gone out of hand. We are not fighting each other when we're supposed to be fighting for one another. Let's go back to that era. Esan Oye, let's go back to that era. We have the most dynamic cultural dance in the entire world, but we have not pushed this forward. If we package Igbabonelimi and bring it to the entire world, I will tell you, when World Cup is to take place, they will come and ask for Igbabonelimi. We have all those dance that the white people will lament over, but we've not packaged it. We are doing what we always do, neglect our own. Now, let me tell you something. Look at Igbabonelimi. Look at Spider-Man. Where do you think they got the concept of Spider-Man from? I have a movie I'm writing regarding that. Where do you think they get all these things from? Look at Okpoju. Look at Okpoju. Look at Superman. Where do you think they got all this concept from? Come on, man. Let's make use of what we have. In Esan, we are blessed. Let's make use of all those things. We can package everything we have. I know we can do that, and we are going to do it. So this generation, let's stand up. It's not a shame to be an Esan man. It's not a shame to be an Esan woman. It's a blessing. To me, I always tell myself, I'm a blessing. The fact that I'm from Esan land, I'm a blessing to the entire world. And I'm a blessing to my people first. Esan Oye, Esan Oye, Esan Oye, Waja Kugbe, Nare Lemiesi. Ade Obo Wekin, Robo no se Lemiesi Otoisan. Ade Azeno, Razeno se Lemiesi Otoisan. Ade Oheno, Roheno se Lemiesi Otoisan. Anything where he run Lemiesi Otoisan. So as Otoisan, Kije Adia. Wahuya wo. Inamedaro is Elena. Sombare Bavare.